You are now listening to the Beyond Our Mic podcast with Ajay and Sosa.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our first episode of Beyond Our Mic podcast.
We're so excited to start something that is out of the ordinary, something that is out of both of our comfort zones. But we have high hopes. We have
this
high
is
hopes.
yeah, this is something completely different. We want to thank every single one of you guys that are tuning in right now. We want to thank you guys for the support. Just want you guys to know that every single one of you guys that actually watch us or have been supporting me from the very beginning, pretty much, like as soon as I laid up the Instagram page and released that video of the introduction of kind of like, you know what, I'm starting a podcast. Every single one, every single person, just know we're paying attention to that. We appreciate every single one of you guys. At the end of the day, we know that there are people who are watching and there's people who are just a little snooping here and there. You know, that tends to happen here. This generation is kind of messed up, you know. But the people who do show love, we do appreciate it, you know.
Yeah. And this is again obviously our first episode, so this is new to us. This may be something that a lot of our friends probably are asking, like what made us start this. But we're familiar with how podcasts work. We're familiar with how do you say it?
Pretty much, we're familiar with everything, you know. It is our first time. This is not the best quality, probably, you know, video wise or audio wise, but this is just a start. We're gonna come together. We're gonna work together and try to get us to this is where we start. This is part of life, you know, and we just gotta be ourselves. We want this main podcast, this first episode, to be an introduction to you guys to kind of explain to you guys what it is that what we want to do. What we want to do, what this whole thing is going to consist of, what we're planning to do, what we want to base this off of. And I feel like right now we should probably just introduce ourselves for people who are watching that don't know who I am, or for people who are watching who don't know who he is. We're going to go ahead and start off with my boy right here. He's actually my brother, a.k.a. Sosa. So I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself. Go ahead, my boy.
Yeah, so pretty much my name is Daniel, but everyone who knows me, they know that I go by the name of Sosa. Don't ask why. That's just, come on, it's a, if you know type thing, you know. But
all the real ones out there that are really, really close to him, they know, and pretty much everybody calls him Sosa at this point.
Right.
And it's been like that for how long now? Like,
dude, I think maybe like 2.5 years, maybe
2.5 years now. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. It's been a while since that. But sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so I'm his brother. I would say it was his main idea to bring me along onto this, and I just thought deep down, starting a podcast would be pretty dope with him. And again, like he said, just wherever it takes us, see how that goes. And I'm just here for the ride, here to see where we can take this, and yeah, I'm out here living, chilling. I'm in college right now, but I'm just here for the break.
Yeah, and this is one whole. Again, this is gonna be a team thing. I know in the video that I released probably about a week ago now, right? 4 days, so about a week ago, I went ahead and I said that as of right now, it's just me. But that's only because as time goes on, I want more people to be involved in this, and go from there. And I went ahead and I asked him, and he's very technical with all this stuff, and he knows about all that stuff. So that's where he comes in play. And this is one whole.
I'm the one that set this up.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's pretty much the one who set up all the miking and stuff. Well, obviously, because I'm working all day, every day, you know. But at the end of the day, it's a team collaboration. We collab together. I do one part, he does another part. We come together at the end of the day, and we try to figure out, this is how it's gonna be. This is what we're gonna do, and go from there. But yeah, this is my little brother. He's 3 years younger?
3 years.
Well, you're 18 now?
Yeah.
18 now. Yeah, so 3 years younger, so it's not that big of an age gap. But we that's my boy Sosa. And we're here. So that's his little introduction. You have anything more you want to say? You wanna
Not much, man. Just
no. Well, there you go. There's an introduction to him. For anybody who doesn't know who I am, which is probably gonna be a lot. I am Alex, aka AJ. People call me AJ. I've always been called AJ. I'm currently 21 years old, and I am employed, working pretty much. That's what my life consists of. I work every day, uh, and work out. We hit the gym, and go from there. But that's me. That's who I am. I am the host of this podcast. We are actually the host of this podcast. He'll be here and there. I know sometimes he's a little busy, and he has things to do. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
You know.
I'll be here most of the time. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, most of the time he'll be here. So, that's what we got. That's how we are. That's how we are, and we're gonna communicate with each other at the end of the day and see where it goes. But that's who I am. For anybody who doesn't know who I am, I appreciate you guys again for just tuning in and following me up. And I've seen there's a few people, some few of your homies actually have started
They've
following
heard
me.
about it. Yeah, they've heard about it.
Yeah, they started following me. So I appreciate you guys for real. Like I know. I'm gonna go ahead and give a little shout out already in the beginning to my boy, Jason, right?
Yeah, my boy
Yeah.
Jason. You already
Jason,
know.
you know,
When
you know,
see
you
this,
know. I'll go ahead and give a little shout out to
My day
him
one.
because he went ahead and followed me. It's true love. That's true love. And like I said in the very beginning, we pay attention to that. We pay attention to every single one, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and convert the topic of the introduction of what this whole podcast is gonna be. Starting off with the people who are watching. Obviously, this isn't gonna be anything if we don't have any supporters or we don't have anybody watching us, and you know, it all starts from the very bottom. It always starts from the very bottom, and we got to start somewhere. We're going to get 1, 2 viewers, 3 viewers. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 likes, people watching and people not liking, people watching and not sharing. But that's just part of social media, especially nowadays. People like to snoop, and it's we'll get into that a little later. But
I was about
we'll get
to
into
say,
the whole
we'll get-
generation and social
get
media
into
and
that
stuff
later.
later. But right now, as of right now, we're going to go ahead and introduce what this podcast is. And I think, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. First, really
Yeah.
quick though. I do actually want to talk about, because maybe for the viewers who will possibly be watching this, again, why did we start this? Why is it that spark of, hey, I want to start a podcast? How did that come to mind?
So, so that's a good question. I don't know, and I don't speak for everybody, but I feel like everybody has had that mindset, kind of like where they just wake up one morning and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Kind of like when you wake up, right? And someone who's never been to the gym and they get up and they're like, you know what, I want to go to the gym,
Right.
And they've never been to the gym, so it's something like that. But but this has always been something that I've always been into. My brother. I don't know if you guys have. Again, not everyone has seen it, but on my Instagram, actually, I have a little movie, a little film. He's the one who actually helped me out with that. He's the one who filmed it. He's the one who told me one day where you were like, hey, bro.
I had an idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has an idea. And that's when he came to me. I was just chilling. I was minding my own business. I was laying down.
You were
I was
just
laying-
chilling, man.
I was
You
just
were
laying
chilling,
down.
laid back.
Yeah, see, so I was laying down and I was chilling. And he comes up to me one day and he's like, hey, bro, I have an idea, film. I'm like, you know what? So like I said in the beginning, he's very technical. He knows about all this stuff and he's always been good at it. So I give mad props to him. But going back to the whole wanting to start this podcast, I just woke up. I woke up and after doing those films and after posting a few pictures on Instagram and just doing little like projects here and there that I have not released because for some unknown reason.
Right.
But with all those things, me working, I was like, you know what? As a matter of fact, like, why not? Why not start a podcast? Now, I don't have a huge followers. I don't have a lot of people that I talk to. I have a lot of haters. I do know that, but I think everybody has haters. So to answer your question, my boy, the reason I started this was just because I want to start something new, and this is definitely something out of my comfort zone, something out of your comfort zone, and I really do appreciate you joining me with this whole idea of mine. And it's just something new, I don't think I know anybody or are close to somebody who has a podcast or has a YouTube channel. And,
Right.
I'm not saying that this is going to get huge. What if it does? We'll probably look back and we get big, But I'm doing this for fun, At the end of the day, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this for the entertainment of you guys. I'm doing this for the entertainment of myself. Honestly, I enjoy doing this, having conversations with people. And hopefully we can have, in the long run, more people come and tag along and join us on this journey, and have conversations with them. Just talk about life, talk about experiences, talk about literally anything and everything. So if that answers your question, I know it was a long answer, but
I feel like the longer the answer, the better it is.
yeah. So that's pretty much why I decided to start a podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the only question I have for you, man. And again, he's my brother, so I'm always here to support. I'm here to be down with whatever it is that he wants me to tag along with. Deep down inside, I have thought about starting a podcast. Now, as far as what it would be about, I don't know, because again, there are millions and millions of podcasts out there, and they're all about different things. But
Yeah.
I feel like with ours, it's definitely going to be like you said, or what we were talked about, like personal experiences,
Yeah,
right?
and it's gonna be completely different. I feel like the one reason it's gonna be different is only because this is gonna be coming straight from the heart. It's coming straight from the heart, straight from. No, we're not gonna fake anything. There's nothing we're gonna fake. We're gonna be ourselves at the end of the day, and I want everybody who joins us to be themselves as well. And you know, that's going on to the topic of the whole name. Why we decided to name the podcast Beyond Our Mic. For further explanation, the reason we decided to name that is because at first what were we saying that we were gonna call it that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I
we
think
were
so.
gonna call it that, but I do my research and I was like, I don't want to copy anybody else's name. I wanted it to be different. And then I was like, that's what I'm saying makes sense because when we're talking and like, we kind of agree. We're like, hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But as time went on, we started to kind of brainstorm a little more, and then me and him talked, and we were like, you know what, bro? Like, we don't want to fake anything. We want to be straight up. We don't want to fake our persona. We want to be
Exactly.
straight up from the very start. And I feel like that's what social media lacks nowadays. I feel like that's what people lack nowadays is the fact that people are just so fake. People are so like, hiding.
Yeah. Not
But we'll get into that.
authentic. Not
Exactly.
authentic.
But we'll get
Yeah.
into that. I start digressing a lot, but yeah. So we started brainstorming a lot, and I was like, you know what, bro? What about like Beyond Our Mic? Or at first it was Beyond the Mic. It was Beyond the Mic. But then it was like, nah, it's not Beyond the Mic because it's more than just one mic. It's more than one person. So we were like, you know what? Beyond Our Mic.
Right.
So it's not just my mic, it's not just his mic, it's our mic. So the reason I chose that was because this is something like this is something beyond what this podcast is. This is something beyond what we're saying into the mic. It's more than that. It's our feelings, it's our experiences, it's everything, and that's the main reason why this podcast is called Beyond Our Mic. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully it's a little catchy for you guys, and it can get somewhere, But that's why we chose Beyond Our Mic.
Yeah. That was well put together, well said. Um, yeah. Obviously, as more episodes come out, we are gonna dig deeper and get into more specific things. But of course, with this first episode, it's just more of introducing ourselves and giving our story, as to what made us want to start one, where the idea came up from, and more so just trying to ease into it. I don't, obviously, I think both of us, I can speak for the both of us, that we don't want to rush into this. We want to take our time with it. If it works out, works out. If it doesn't, that's fine. But that's the point of, trying something new. And it all just starts right here with this first episode.
Yeah, we gotta take it easy, step by step. At the end of the day, you don't want to rush anything. You don't want to rush anything at all in life. And we're gonna have those bumps in the road where we know, we've already had those bumps in the road, just technical, pretty much. We're like, okay, let's test this. Okay, let's test that. And just an FYI for anybody who's watching, it is a pain in the ass to start a fucking podcast. I swear to God, bro. I thought it was just like grab a mic, record, and go. But dude, it's so much more, and it's crazy. So I give props to like literally everybody who makes podcasts because, dude, it's not as easy as they make it seem, man.
It's definitely easier said than done to just do it.
Yeah.
I feel like with commitment, dedication, all that stuff, it's definitely possible. But it's not that easy.
It isn't, and I never realized anything until I started doing something, and I'm like, oh shit, this is serious.
Yeah, it's getting real.
Yeah, it's
getting
bad.
real.
Yeah, but that didn't stop us. That didn't stop us. Like, you know what, dude? Like, let's go through it. We're gonna have those headaches. We've already had those headaches. As a matter of fact, we haven't even had our first episode released, and we haven't edited anything. So it's like, imagine when it comes down to that.
Right.
But just right now, just setting everything up, it was a headache, and this guy was stressing over here, and I give him props again because I'm working, and he's pretty much the brains behind all this, and yeah, it's ridiculous, man. I don't even know what else to say. It's crazy, but
Yeah, I have minor flaws here and there when it comes to, the technicality of all this, technology and shit. But I'm getting better. I'm learning more as I go and all that stuff. And to be honest, with the power of YouTube, bro, it's power of
Yeah,
YouTube.
well,
You'll find everything that you're looking for.
yeah, no, yeah, of course, and it's a lot of softwares too that we had to like find out and acquire. So it not only is it not easy, it's not cheap. It's I'm speechless because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dude, I really, But at the end of the day, honestly, if you really want to do something and it makes you happy and you enjoy doing it, just do it. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let money stop you. Don't let anybody's opinion matter to you. Honestly, if you're happy doing it, do it. Fuck it. No one should stop you.
Yeah, especially with the haters, man.
Especially with use the
Can't
haters.
listen to them, man.
Yeah, use the haters as your
Can't listen to
fuel.
them. If you embarrass yourself on camera, so be it. As long as you're happy, live in the moment. I know a lot of people are so self-conscious when they hear themselves talk, hear themselves in a speaker, hear themselves in a
Yeah.
video. But other people see you differently, in their perspective and all that
Yeah,
stuff. But
of course. Yeah. And just stay positive. Stay positive. Fuck what anybody has to say about you. Just leave them. Let them do them. The only reason I read something, bro. I think it was on Twitter. I don't remember exactly. But there was something that said, I'm not gonna lie, I got a brain fart. I forgot. But when it comes back to me, I will let you know.
you'll come back to that.
Yeah, I got so much on my mind right now.
All right. No, that's fine. That's normal. When we're just starting out on something. Obviously, with time, I do see that it'd be very helpful to have, a notepad by side. So I have a little something on my phone that I've written down all that stuff. But
FYI, sorry, I didn't even know he had this. Like this is like new to me. So you guys see what I mean? Like this guy's on top of his shit, and I appreciate that. Like honestly, like it's crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. It's nothing much. They're just ideas. You know what I mean? Again, as far as what we plan for the future of this podcast, they're not all set. I feel like with time, we'll discuss together and all that stuff, and come to plans and goals that we want to set for this. But again, just like for right now, it's more of like I said before, just introducing ourselves and all that stuff. Topics will come later because again, this is all easing into it. As far as guests, he did mention we'll have some of our friends come on later in the future, see if they're down with it, have them give us their stories of maybe what they've experienced, funny moments. Pretty soon we do plan on actually live streaming because I know that is definitely a possibility, so we can actually have live interactions with you guys, and it'd be a better vibe overall. We put together, of course, we're recording outside. I don't think that's normal, but hey, we're all about being different and
Hey, that's
doing our own thing, So we obviously have this fountain in the back. Hopefully, it gives into the ambiance.
Hopefully you guys can't hear this.
Yeah, I don't think they can hear that, man. But that's the point. That's the point. We want it on, but we don't want you guys to hear it too much. But yeah, we all, that's what we have planned in the future as far as live streaming and all that stuff. And of course, towards the end of
Towards the end of I think his mic cut out. See, so this is what I mean. This is what I mean by like this whole technical stuff. It's the fact that like it's not easy. It isn't easy. But things like this happen, and this is part of life. So we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out what the hell is going on with this mic because that is not normal. But as of right now, I am gonna go ahead and talk to you guys a little more.
Technical difficulties. We return in 3, 2, 1.
So pretty much it's gonna consist of challenges. It's gonna be challenges. It's gonna be different things like that. Stories, scary stories, conspiracy theories. Pretty much like everything that I said in the video that I have posted up on the media. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
pretty much what it's gonna be. If you guys want me to get more into depth, it's gonna be pretty much real life scenarios, experiences that we've had, that I've had, and that's especially why I want to have people tag along, only because we can hear experiences from them, you know, relationship issues or advice that people need, etc., etc.
And that all starts with you guys engaging with us, whether that's through social media or email. Um, it all just starts there. We can answer any questions you guys have, and we'll just go
Yeah,
from there.
so if hopefully that answered your guys' questions, hopefully you guys can kind of have an idea of what this podcast is going to be. We pretty much try to explain everything we can in this amount of time. It isn't going to be the longest podcast. We promise you guys that it will be long. There will be longer podcasts. The podcasts, we are planning to make them a lot longer. We just wanted this first one to kind of be a little introduction to us, a little introduction to the podcast, and just to kind of invite you guys to come and join us, and hopefully you guys tag along and stick with us for as long as possible. Again, we do pay attention to everyone who's supporting us. We do pay attention to everybody, pretty much everybody. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in on this first episode. Appreciate the love that hopefully it's gonna get, and we'll go from there and see what happens. You have anything else to say?
Yeah. I think that'll be it. I think we're just gonna close this out. We thank you for those who are watching this first very episode. Like he said, it is on the shorter end, kind of episode, but we do plan on going at least over an hour in the future episodes once we get settled and once we actually have
Yeah,
a routine
and that's
going.
also what I do want to implement to this video right now is we want you guys to help us out. This is coming straight from you guys because there's only so much that we can talk about if we come on here and we start talking about like, hey, so how was your day? Oh, my day was good. Yeah, but we want you guys to be a part of this as well. We don't want this to just be us. What I want for this, or what I want for this podcast to be is pretty much we're all a family. People who are watching, even if you guys aren't going to be on the podcast, or if you guys are, you never know. We want all of us to be a family. We want you guys to tell us like, what do you guys want to hear in the next podcast? What do you guys want to know? That's one thing that I kind of want to implement into the whole podcast.
Yes.
What do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know? Okay, like maybe not like our deepest darkest secrets, but what do you guys want to know? What do you guys want us to talk about? We could talk about aliens. We could talk about space. We could talk about relationship stuff. Like I said, we could talk about mental health problems. We could talk about an ant farm. We can talk about literally anything, cars, things like that. Sports. Yeah, sports is really. Oh yeah, we could
I'm
definitely
big
talk
on
about
sports, so
But yeah, that's what we want you guys to do. We want you guys to go ahead and comment down below on whatever platform we decide to put this on, YouTube, whatever. We're still trying to figure that out, but we will definitely let you guys know. As for our Instagrams, our TikToks, we are actually on the works of making a TikTok right now. So go ahead and comment down below under those videos, and let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know what you guys. This is coming straight from you guys. At the end of the day, yeah, we're the ones going to be on the podcast, but we're going to try to get as many people as we can on here as well. And again, we're going to have challenges. We're going to have little things like that to make it entertaining. And one thing I did not mention, sorry. One thing I did not mention is there are going to be specific ways to get people onto the podcast. So if you guys do want to be part of this, we are going to ask that you guys comment, or not comment, email or DM us on Instagram. We have the email on our Instagram as well, and or DM us that you guys want to be part of this. We'll go ahead and look into it and try to get you guys on. We know some of my homies want to be on it, and I'm more than happy to have you guys tag along with me on this. As for you, I don't know if you we'll figure that
I'll
out.
figure that out. Whoa,
But
we'll figure that out.
yeah, we appreciate every single one of you guys. You have anything else you want to say?
No, that's it, man. Just close it out.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We thank y'all for hanging out with us. This is the start of something new, start of something hopefully big. We love each and every one of y'all. We will know. Just reach out to us if you guys have seen this episode. Let us know so that we can thank you and thank you and thank you, because it's only up from here. It's only up from here. We have big dreams. We just want to, you know, vibe with you guys. That's all the point.
Yeah,
That's
and
what the point
again,
of this
again, I'm
is.
gonna continue to repeat myself probably every single podcast, every single minute, as a matter of fact. But we are not gonna leave you guys unrecognized. We want you guys to be a part of this, and we know that people do pay attention to our things, and we do know people watch our stuff. But we do want you guys to interact with us as well, because at the end of the day, let's stop hate, let's stop the hate, let's stop the judgment, let's stop all that shit, man. It's like it's there's no point. Show love, and show excitement for other people. You know what I mean? As we are gonna try to show excitement for you guys. We love every single one of you guys who are watching from the bottom of our hearts. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in and supporting us from the very start. We will remember that, and I promise you guys, we have something coming. We have something coming. We have something in the works that we're actually gonna give to our very very first supporters. So. And I know we have something. It's cool. I don't want to get too much away, but that is definitely coming, and I know you guys will fucking love it. So, yeah. So that concludes our episode. I have nothing else to say. Last to wrap it up.
Yep. This will again. This is gonna be a weekly thing. We are gonna post once a week. Our goal is to at least have a episode out every Friday. Again, we'll keep talking about it, but most likely it will be almost every Friday where we will bring out an episode.
Yeah, and if anything changes, we'll go ahead and obviously notify. Be sure to follow us on our Beyond Our Mic Instagram. We will leave it on the screen, or we'll leave it on the screen in the link in the bio in the link. Sorry, I'm new to this.
Yeah,
I'm new to
I'll
this.
put it in somewhere.
But we'll be sure to leave everything there, and if anything does change, just keep stay tuned and keep updated with us on that IG. We'll keep our personal IGs on there too, and our TikTok, Snapchats, whatever it is. But yeah, so
Yeah.
thank you guys so much. This is gonna conclude our podcast, our
Yes.
first podcast. So we're gonna go ahead and celebrate after this when we cancel this. I mean, when we finish all this and we close everything off, we're gonna go ahead and celebrate by hitting the sheets, falling asleep, waking up the next morning, and trying to figure out how to edit all this.
Yep, that's it. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, it's your boy Sosa.
Boy AJ, you already know me.
All right, this is
Beyond
Beyond
Our
Your
Mic.
Mic.
Yes, sir. Catch you guys on the next episode.
Alrighty then.
Later.
Catch you. Deuces.